Hey man, first and foremost, man, shout out to everybody catching the video. The music y'all hear, I do not own the rights to it. It's just some music in the background, out and about, handling some business, and I figured I had this on my mind, so I'm going to speak on my channel. Um, First thing I want to do is bring out um, this image. Sebastian Fundora is getting an opportunity to fight for his first world title in the 154-pound division, where he has been starving himself down to compete. Um, PBC is they are known for doing this type of stuff. Uh, People coming off one of their fighters coming off a loss, and they immediately put them in to another big fight. Sebastian Fundora was going pretty good. It seems like they had big plans for Sebastian Fundora. They wanted him to, I think, challenge Jermell Charlo at one point, and he was doing good, man, making his rise up the rankings. But um, he fought Ryan Mendoza after coming off. I don't know if that was immediately after the Erickson Lubin fight. I think he maybe had another fight between that. Yeah, he think he fought. What's the guy Errol Spence beat? Damn, I can't think of his name. The guy that Errol Spence beat at 147. Um, and that was a tough little fight too. But anyway, he came off. He came into that fight for Brian Mendoza. He was doing okay, and Mendoza knocked him out. You know, just to make it quick, he knocked him out, and they are throwing this guy back in there immediately with another knockout artist. You know, Tszyu has that seek and destroy type of fighting style. You know, collects data early on, very aggressive, intelligent, and is a big puncher. Um, Maybe somebody don't really care about this guy, or maybe someone believes that he can pose some type of threat that Tszyu has never seen, which is like somebody who's super tall with a lot of reach. But this guy likes to fight on the inside, so that plays into um, the hands of Tszyu's style, I think. But this whole bait and switch thing with PBC, man, I feel like they've been doing this. You know, Keith Thurman has got to be one of the most beat up, injured, inactive fighters throughout the years, man. Um, he's taken some. He's been in some wars, and PBC has done a lot to market this guy and try to put him at the forefront of bringing in their new events or their new uh, network fights. We seen it when he first got with Fox. When PBC got that first contract with Fox, and you know they had Keith on that card. I think fighting Guerrero, and Adrian Broner was on the undercard fighting like Eric Molina or something like that. But out of being inactive almost 3 or 4 years or whatever it is, this guy Keith, here he is, pulls out of a fight where I felt like, you know, maybe they just used Keith to bring the attention to the card. He's still a pretty popular name in the sport, despite his inactivity, you know. And I seen they did this with Errol Spence, you know, Manny Pacquiao. So it's like it made me think like maybe they're trying to is it a kind of a setup where they're trying to just see if Fedor can possibly get the upset over Tim Tszyu by maybe having a situation where Fedor is preparing the whole time for Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu don't know that Fundora is going to be the actual fighter for him on that day. I don't know. But then you got the situation like with Manny Pacquiao. He thought he was going to fight Errol Spence. The next thing you know, Ugas is thrown in the equation after Errol Spence suffers an eye injury. So two big names for PBC, you know, they have to pull out of a big fight due to injury, you know, and the opponent is left with a different style that he wasn't preparing for. Pacquiao was not preparing for Ugas, but shoot, Ugas looked like he was well prepared for Manny Pacquiao. Like he got the memo, like, look, hey, you know, just we got you fighting, scheduled to fight this guy, but when it's all said and done, you got the Pacquiao fight. But keep that on the hush hush. You know, I'm just speculating. And then the same thing with this one, Sebastian Fundora. Like, look, man, I know you're coming off a brutal KO loss, but we got something for you. We got a good comeback fight for you, and you got a title on the line. You're gonna be fighting Tszyu. Tszyu don't know yet. We're gonna throw Keith in there, and we're gonna run a bait and switch. You know, and before it's too late, we're gonna switch it out, and Tszyu is now gonna have to prepare for the towering inferno. You know, but it may backfire. It may not work out for Fundora because once again, Fundora was on his back in this last fight, and he did not want to get up. He was not fit to continue, and he may very well look just like this again. Um, but this whole bait and switch and just playing games with the fans and silly shit that PBC been doing, this is why they're in this state that they're in. You know, there's no changes with the PBC. PBC, I feel like it's just they stay running game on the boxing fans. Um, you know, hopefully Tim Tszyu is well prepared. Hope he's not making a mistake taking this fight on short notice because you just never know. PBC, they be playing these type of games, and it'll suck if Tim Tszyu is in a situation where he gets blazed by this Towering Inferno guy throwing them Street Fighter Dawson jabs and straights at him, and he just get fucked up. We just don't know, you know. But Tim Tszyu's a hell of a fighter. I think he can make proper adjustments and get to Fundora because Fundora don't fight smart. He don't fight smart. He gonna get in there on the inside with Tim Tszyu. He gonna be on his ass again. Long tree branches stretched out on the ground. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on PBC. This whole bait and switch thing. Fundora getting this opportunity to fight for a title coming off a knockout loss. What is going on? This is the stupid shit that goes on in sport. You know, it's just crazy. I talked about it in my last live stream. How guys who deserve an opportunity to fight the champion, like if David Benavidez, they push him to the side. But guys who get knocked the fuck out, legs stretched, limbs is all just, they get an opportunity. So this is why Jake Paul and people like that is running the sport. You know what I mean? But that's all I got. This is my thoughts on the Black Horseman. Shout out to everybody who caught the video. I'm out.